Okay, so I'm back. So I have made kind of edits to, I guess, the prompt in the process. I put the prompt into um, into a separate notepad, and I think that'll help. I'll spend the first minute talking about what I've done. So I'm running into problems with the M dashes. Um, I think you refresh, say no M dashes. Primary key phrase in the H2, but not more than two. I'm finding areas where it's missing, and I'm refreshing. So when I'm asking it, yes, it's remembered the supposedly remembered the prompt, but sometimes if you like re-remind someone or even an AI, gets you further along. So okay, we're gonna get started here. Oops. Okay, so we have the prompt. And I could even edit this because now I'm going to have to type. It's only a couple seconds, but I would probably edit this prompt to say, remember this or these guidelines. These guidelines. So I'm going to stop this. Okay, I'm back. So I've appended this on there, and that way I don't have to type it every time because I'm going to be saying the same thing every time. So okay, so remember these guidelines. Okay. Now we're going to look at which one we're doing. I highlighted yellow so I know where I left off. We'll open it up twice. Okay. So now we do the second prompt. And I could do this even as a second thing. So let's see, current URL. Oops. Okay. Where do we go here? Okay. And then give it a little space here. Okay, now I'm going to want to grab the content. Scroll down. And I'm at about 2 minutes because I spent the first minute talking about, whoops, where did we go here? Okay, content. Okay. Okay, so there's actually a step in between. Let me stop this. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, back again. Okay. I don't know that you need a 3 in there. I think but that's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna throw that in there and see what works. Okay, boom. Okay, so now we have the primary key phrase, secondary key phrases. Oops, I keep forgetting where this is at. Okay, now step 3. Which it did come up with actually it didn't come up with the title yet, so we're in the know here. Okay. New title. Okay, now we're going to want to edit the blog, edit post. Okay, so we're going to delete all this. Yeah, for whatever reason it doesn't like me to. Okay. Okay, so now we have our title. it's hit and miss. So I might even include this in this prompt right here, because now I'm going to have to edit this, you know, which takes time, you know, and then this is how, I mean, if this thing worked perfect, this would only, ooh, see, this is all part of the same text. So, this is going to be a problem. So every time you do, okay, let's see, write H2 in a way that formats it Okay, let's see if this does it. No, just front end, just front end. Okay. So I would have to think about how I say this so it gives me okay, so this is actually what we're looking for. Right here. Okay, let's start with here. Now remember, we always check our readability. It's good. Oh, see, no passive voice. That's great. And this is one. So anything you see, I would put this. Wait, let me pause this. Okay, so next time, and just keep in mind as you go. I mean, this could have a few lines on it, but as you go, you're accounting for what it's not doing or what it is doing, or either way. Okay, so okay, let's look at the SEO. I know we don't have a lot of words here. Okay, so okay, so we look here, the title's good. Right now we only have 217 words, so like next 3 H2s with key phrase not at least in one of the H2s. Okay. With H2 and content. Okay, it's giving me the M dash again. I feel like every time I ask it to write something, I almost need to account for that. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I think it's giving me too many links here. Yeah, I ask it for 4. Sometimes it does. Sometimes not most of the time. So we're at 528 words. Let's see. Next 3 H2s and a final. Let's see if it gives us dashes. I mean, I think almost every time you write, you have to no M dashes. Okay, well, let's see if this gets us to the finish line here. Okay, our readability is still good. And we're at 11 minutes. Oops. Minus 1 minute actually, because I spent the first minute. Okay. Okay, so now, whoops, now we're custom web. Okay, web development. I like how it kind of varies. Custom web solutions. This is kind of what we want. Okay, Shopify link, and I'm only gonna, I really like put 4 in there. We don't want this, time is not our friend on this, so we want to really save time. Shopify developer. And I could space these out a little bit. I'm gonna unbold these. Oops. Okay. Maybe I'll put Shane Web Guy. Link back to the home page. Okay. Okay. Web design. That is a service we offer. Graphics and web design. And it may be even as you go, you tell it to making these in bold. See, there's a little divider. We'll have to look on the next video to see if me asking and proactively asking it to remove the divider does it. I'm going to give it the outer link right here. And remember, it's going off-site, so we're going to have to re-edit this and open it up in a new tab. And you know what? I forgot. This is something I could add to the prompt. I kind of wanted to add the +1 on there. Okay, so let's see if we're still. We're already. Okay, meta with key. Okay. Okay, let's see if we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it doesn't like 5, it wants 4, but let's see what that gets us. Okay. And remember, when you're changing this lug, it is imperative that we change the canonical URL. Or I'm sorry, when you're changing the title, we're also changing the slug, therefore we're changing the canonical URL. And we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so this is going over. sometimes you just contact us today. I'll just throw that in there. Okay, let's see how we're, okay, so somehow it's giving us key phrase and introduction, keyword density, keyword and subheading. Okay. Okay. You know what? Maybe I didn't even put the intro here. Okay. Okay, I somehow skipped the intro. Let's see if it, okay, so it gets us back to green. Keyword and subheading. Let's see if it, okay, let's see what's suggested. Keyword and subheading. Why rushed? Okay, so you know what, we're gonna come under 20 minutes, but if this is work perfect, 2 out of 3 times, keyword and subheading. Okay, and Yoast is not the end all too. So we're gonna just leave it as it is. And again, time is, time is definitely a factor in here. So let's put the social titles, slug, etc. Oops. Social titles. Remember to do it like this, so you're not doing it 4 times, you're doing it 2 times. Oops, where am I going here? Okay, yeah, so we're gonna come in right around 20 minutes here. But that is that is with getting everything double green, so that's fine. If we're double green at 20 minutes, I'm okay. Okay, so where's the tags? And remember, canonical URL. So save it. Okay, view the post again. Copy this. And actually, I didn't even change the slug, so. Okay, so this is the slug. And I'm coming in right at 20 minutes right now. Keep in mind the first minute. So if this is at 20 minutes, would it be so much faster if I didn't have to explain everything? So keep in mind this canonical URL is critical. Shoot. I might be able to do it like this, save some time. Okay, I think I can. Yep, okay. And then the last step is to notate it on the spreadsheet. And focus keyword. Probably add this because I'm going to go back and add frequently asked questions to this, and we're going to want to have this in there to do that. So I think we're done.